I don't think I'd ride that. It's just, you know, it's so burly and the consequences are great. It's just a proper high consequence feature. There's a lot of rocks where you can get your front wheel stuck out there, and if you go OTV, you're going down 30-40 feet because it's so steep. I don't know if anybody crashed out there today, but if you're not confident on it or you have a bad line, you're gonna have a really bad day really quickly.
I think, is that the one that's got like one downhill and then a really gnarly one? I made it down the first one and walked down the second. Well, thank goodness there's a whole bunch of people walking it. I've ridden half of it and fell a few weeks ago, so I didn't mind walking any of it.
I hadn't pre-rode that, so I'm just gonna see what the other people did. I made it about 3/4 of the way down and I just got to the bottom. I'm like, I don't want to keep going on this, so I walked it out. I had a guy go flying past me though. It was pretty impressive to watch. Sorry.
Don't slow down and just roll it. Waterfall's totally rollable. I kind of find every year it changes, and this year was way left. You just kind of came around, hugged the outside left, and then just shot it straight down, and it was butter. But that was again too, I mean, I'd have guys that would catch me at the top of the climb, and then I'd blast Waterfall, and I wouldn't see them again for like 2 hours, because I think they're behind me walking it, and so, you know, that's mountain bike racing. That's why I'm not a road racer, you know what I mean? Like, mountain bike racing, having the skill in it kind of helps a little, and that's cool.
So I took a little bit of a different line than I normally would at the top. I just followed the dots, and it was good. And then at the bottom, instead of going off the drop, I go off to the right, just a little bit safer, and like that line's always good. So yeah.
My plan for Waterfall was to walk it. The reason why that is because it just took all the stress away from thinking about it. And when I'm racing, I'm redlining, my brain isn't working well, I'd rather be safe. So I did that and I got third, you know? So, you know, walking it was not in the master's group. So walking it is not necessarily something that's gonna kill you, but if you crash, it will kill you. So that's my personal opinion is if you haven't done it or you're not comfortable with big drops like that in a row, just walk it. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. My childhood days.
I've ridden that, I bet you 50 times. I wasn't worried about it at all. I just shoot down it, and like I know the line, so super confident there. Had no problems. That's actually where when we were on the first lap, that's where I got away. I was first going into that, and I wanted to be because I knew the line, so I could get a little gap there. And actually, you've got some sweet video of me wussing out and running it, but you can see like I was fast running down it. You know, you don't lose any time if you go that route. And sure, it would be cool to have gone for it, but you know, I don't know, it could have turned out bad.
I try to ride. I see it. If I can do it, I do it. If not, I'll walk. And this time I surprised myself with the first section.
Oh, you know what? The waterfall was interesting. So I was in a group because I'm such a slow climber who maybe aren't as skilled at downhilling as me, and I was fortunate. There was about 10 people on the right side walking their bikes, and I actually just went left and smoked the whole thing and just kept going. So it was cool. It was cool. Worked perfect.
So the waterfall I rode blind. We got in, we did like a 30-minute pre-ride last night. We had to hit part of Zen, just like out and back. But waterfall was kind of like oh shit, okay, I'll roll this. It's kind of like when you roll into something and you don't have a choice. You can't like hit your front brake because you go over the front bars, and you're not gonna stop and try to get off your bike because you'll fall. So it was cool, it was awesome, I loved it.
My plan, I pre-rode it yesterday. My plan was to ride the first section and then just walk the second section. And definitely walk it if there was any traffic or anybody walking or anything. So I pulled over and my buddy Travis came by. He was gonna ride it and I was like, well, he picks good lines, I'll just follow Travis. And then he didn't fare so well. He had a little trouble with some traffic in the way. So then I got off my bike and safely walked around, learned some lessons.
The biggest thing is you got to stay back. People, you know, I tell people stay back all the time, and they still don't get back far enough. So you got to stay back, and you got to be able to get weight off your front tire.
I walked it. I always walk it. I'm 59 years old. I have nothing to prove.
That was a rough one today. And I walked Waterfall. You can splice in the video of me walking because I was yelling to you, make sure you get a video of me walking this, and I was not going to kill myself today. I'm an XC weenie, so it is what it is. Live to fight another day.
Waterfall.
That's it.
Is that what it was called, Waterfall?
Couple spots where almost died.